Hey guys, Terrence here. Today I'm gonna do a brief tutorial on how to install a lighted medicine cabinet or vanity mirror, whichever you want to call it. But we're gonna do a brief tutorial on this mirror. It's going in this spot. So, brief tutorial on how to do that, guys. So let's get started. Okay, guys, I got the lighted medicine cabinet in the bathroom. You're gonna be installing it here in this area. I'm also, before I continue with this, I'm also about to upload a video how to install these Snapstone towels, these porcelain towels. They're about a little over 1/4 of an inch thick, but this is a really unique toweling system, and I love them. I love working with them. Super simple setup. You can use a regular towel cutter to install them, but I'm using my wet saw so I can make very, very good, precise cuts as I cut around the vent and the roughing of the toilet. Also, since I'm doing this entire house, you can just kind of subscribe to the channel so you guys can watch me as I upload video of me renovating this entire property by myself from beginning to end, and I'm almost nearing the end. So my carpet guys will be here soon, and that'll be pretty much it when I get done with all the things I'm doing in the kitchen and everything. So back to the video. For this installation, you will need a drill, a leveler, of course, a razor to cut the box open, tape measure, and some wall anchor screws. I love these screws. I've been using them for maybe the since I seen them on the market about 4 or 5 years ago. I've been using these and I love them. They're extremely durable with incredible strength. So I don't have to look for a stud or use my stud finder to find a stud in the wall, and I can just use these and place the mirror to my liking, or wherever I want to place it, without having to worry about finding a stud. So yeah, pick up some of these. They just drill right into the wall when you line your mirror up in marker spots. So without further ado, let me say this. This mirror, this is an expensive medicine cabinet. It comes with a whole roll of electrical tape and a unique wiring harness with a plug. Hopefully there's another plug into the back of this unit, because I will need this, but in the event I do need this, I can install it there easy. I'll show you guys how to install it there, opposed to just letting the wire hang and run into the plug. Let's take the mirror out and see what's up with the wire, and then we're gonna get it mounted up. Okay guys, this is it outside the box. I'm not going to use that wire harness that comes with it, with that plug. This is great for me. Just got to find me a ground up inside of that hole. And this also comes with it, just in case you had a junction box to attach this to. This is cool. And some mounting screws. I'm not using these though. But if you do use these, you don't have to find the studs when you use these. Just kind of take a drill bit and drill the size for this anchor and prop these in the wall. Use a mallet and kind of knock them into their flesh and drill your screws inside of them. But I'm not using these. And here's some brackets. So let's cut this stuff off here and start getting some measurements on the wall where I'm gonna hang this thing at. And what's cool about this for me, guys, is that the last medicine cabinet that was installed in this house, there was a medicine cabinet here and there was a light above the medicine cabinet. I don't need that anymore because it's lighted, so it'll give me enough light for this bathroom, hopefully. But I'm gonna test the light, guys. I'm gonna show you how to test the light. In the event you wanna just see if it's bright enough for you too. So we're gonna test that light real quick and see how bright it is. Okay guys, this is the top of the mirror. It's pretty long, not as wide as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. I'm not sure if the light will be bright enough for me, but we're gonna see. It said the light is extremely bright. And this is the inside, spacious, has an 1800 watt. You can plug a blow dryer up to that thing. Yeah. Really nice quality mirror. But I'm concerned about, I don't know if the door, there has to be something here to allow you to pull that door. There's some hardware that came with it. This may be it. Really nice piece with the company engraved inside of this chrome. I'm assuming it goes like so somehow. But we're gonna figure that out later because it also comes with some rubber bumpers, I guess, to protect the glass from scratching, which is and comes with this small glass. I'm not sure what this is for, but we're gonna find out. So it just was these two things and some instructions, but I'm concerned right now with the brightness. I want to know how bright this thing is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install the plug and plug it into an outlet to see how bright it is, to let me know if I can get away without installing a light fixture inside that bathroom. So hopefully it's extremely bright, or like that bathroom. The bathroom is not that big, so hopefully it'll work. Okay, you want to install the plug. You want to match the colors up, but in the event you don't know what the colors, which colors go where, well, you want to match the colors up. So remember, white is neutral, green is ground, the black is hot. I just pushed them in here. I didn't do any screwing down. I'll kind of use some of the tape and wrap around here so it won't pull out, or I'll just tighten it down. One thing, you want to be careful. You don't want this to snatch out when you plug it in, because you're going to blow a fuse and it's going to see a bright spark and you may damage the light in this mirror. So you definitely don't want to, you want to make sure these are tightened down. I just pushed them in right now, so I'll tighten them down. I won't use a bead of tape. I use a small screwdriver and tighten them down, and then we'll plug it up and see how bright it is. But just match the colors up and you'll be done. Okay, just use my screwdriver and tighten these down. Guys, you decide to use this this plug, this outlet adapter, make sure after you tighten these screws down, use the black tape that comes with the light, or if it doesn't come with the mirror, just some electrical black tape or any electrical tape to harness these wires and secure them inside of this bracket. Even though this bracket is adequate enough to hold these wires, you definitely want to secure them with some electrical tape. Now that the wires are installed, let's plug up and see how bright this light is. Have the mirror turned over. Let's install the plug and see what happens. Let's plug this thing up. Oh, it's fairly bright. Just trying to get it dark in here. I don't know, we may have an issue. It's a nice bathroom light. I don't know though. I don't know if that's enough light for the bathroom. Now if it was wide like that, that'd be great. Oh man, that's a bummer. Let's see if the switch controls it. Yep. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, and I don't think that little light will light up that entire bathroom. It's nice, but that's not bright. All right, guys, I'm gonna figure out something, but we're gonna mount this thing up. Let's install the brackets. Let's measure some height. Vanity is 34 inches. The sink, add about another 5 or 6 inches. Actually, you can see the old sink line. So we'll go off of this line. Well, I have to go up 1/4 of an inch because these tiles will raise the floor about 1/4 of an inch. So I'll go 1/4 of an inch off my line here, and I'll make my measurement for my mirror as far as height. Okay guys, before we install any light or messing with any electricity, it's important that you make sure there's no power to these wires or to the wires that you're working on. They sell these voltage pins or voltage detectors. This is a cool one, costs about 10 bucks. This one also has LED lights on it. Really cool, little cheap voltage detector, but it lets you know that there's no power to either of these wires in the event that there was. We can come to something that does have power. Try to get up on this again. So this lets me know that there's power here. This outlet has power. It should go red. So I'll put the link in the description box. I got quite a few voltage detectors. This is one I carry on me. I like it. Bought it just a little handy tool just to have, especially if you're working on electricity. So just wanted to note that, guys. I had a cheap 4-light vanity bathroom light I'm going to install. Okay, guys, these are the brackets that hang the medicine cabinet. I'm going to make our measurements from end to end. Each bracket is 19 inches apart from end to end. So we'll mount our brackets on the wall like so, like that. So they mount up like that. Let's go look at the wall. So we want to center it. I'm going to center it here, and I'll measure 19 inches apart. Place. We also want to measure the height from which these brackets sit. So that'll give us the distance from the top of the mirror to where these brackets sit, so we can know, we can have our placement where we wanted to see that. I'm gonna cover this hole, so I'm gonna be right here, and I'll push the wires back in there before I cover the hole. But I want to be on the top of this hole with the medicine cabinet. So let me get my measurements. Okay, we know each bracket seat inside this other bracket like so. So we got a tiny bit of space there. So I'm gonna measure from that space to the top. So about 1 inch. 1 inch. I got 1 inches. They have to be 1 inch beneath the top of where I'm gonna mount this cabinet. So I wanna be above this hole. Be around this area, so I gotta come down 1 inch and mount the brackets 1 inch above. So I'll make me some lines here. Okay, guys, we know the width of those brackets from tip to tip, from end to end, is 19 inches. And our goal was to kind of square it up with this light bar. So what I did was, well, each one of these housings are 4 inches apart. So half of 4 inches is 2. So I mark my 2 inch right here. Use my ruler and my leveler. I got my 2 inch mark here. And 9 plus 9 is 18. 9.5 plus 9.5 is 19. So I measure it from here to here, 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches, here to here. So that gives me my 19 inch square. Now I have to come down the inch from over the hole, or get my leveler, and it should mount out perfect. Okay, guys, since my long lever is pretty thick, it won't fit where I need it to fit it. Just using something with a straight edge and sticking my smaller leveler up against it, making sure I got a straight line, and I'll mark me a line out. This is the height of the medicine cabinet. So I'll mark me a line across there, and I'll have the line where I need to measure the 1 inch beneath it to mount those brackets. Okay, guys, I got my inch, a little longer than an inch right there, but I got my inch marked. Just use my framing square and kind of lined up my line here and there, so I can have a straight edge, and just came down an inch. So did the same on the other side. Now it's time for me to mount my brackets with my level. Okay guys, I'm gonna mount my first bracket up. I'm leveled. I'm ready just beneath the 1-inch mark from where I'm mounting, where the top of the cabinet is. And I'm gonna use these anchor bolts. Each bolt hold up to 50 pounds, so I'll put 2 bolts in each bracket. That's more than adequate enough to hold this mirror or medicine cabinet. Okay, first bracket done. Time to put the other one in place. Okay, second bracket mounted, level. We're even. Okay guys, we're ready to install the medicine cabinet. We're ready to hang it. I cut the metal tips from off and shredded the wires. Otherwise, the metal wouldn't allow me to use the wire nuts. So by me doing this myself, I recommend having 2 people with this job, because that medicine cabinet, you don't want to drop it or break it. I've done similar things or lots of things like this so many times. I just prep myself up, got my tape ready, my wire nuts ready. I'm gonna hold it in place while I wire it and tape it. I'll push the wires in the back of this hole as best I could, and then I'll hang it. So I'm gonna try to prop my camera up somewhere so you guys can see me work, but I definitely recommend 2 people to do this, because you definitely don't want to break the mirror. I got this little step ladder, so I'll kind of prop it here until I get myself in place, and then I'll hang it. But this is a 2-man job. This requires 2 people. I'm gonna do it by myself. Done. Continue on. Let's test the power. I just turned the power on. Let's see what we get. Nice. So, can turn it off.